morning. Hello, welcome. It's Tuesday again in time for coffee and cards. Welcome again this morning. Week's passed by again so fast, hasn't it? If you're joining me this morning, welcome. Lovely to have you with me while we create some fun cards. And if you're catching me on replay, do let me know in the comments below. And lovely to see you. I've got a lot of glare on my glasses. Perhaps that's a bit better. It's a lovely day this morning. It's really bright and the sun is shining and it's lovely just to be able to craft, isn't it? Good morning, Linda. Lovely to have you on. So I have got a really pretty stamp set to show you this morning. It's from the annual catalogue from Stampin' Up. It's not Christmas, it's not Halloween, it's not that kind of seasonal, but we do have birthdays all year round and I thought I'd make a birthday card and another different type of card using this stunning stamp set called, can you see that? It's called Beautiful Friendship and it is so pretty. I absolutely love this. I've had my, good morning Hilary, I've had my eye on this for quite some time and just not got around to getting it, and I popped it on my last order and I'm so glad. It's beautiful. This is my favourite stamp in it. It's like a hydrangea image. Love it. So we're going to play with it and see how it turns out. So fingers crossed. Okay, without further ado, I will turn the camera around and we'll get stamping. So hold on, here we go. Let's pop you in the tripod. Excuse all the shadowing. Just for a minute. We still, oh, got a lot of glare there as well. I'm not quite sure why that's glaring. It's not actually that bright in here. So let's have a look. Morning, Jan. Morning, everyone. I think what we'll do is we will move the tripod up slightly and it may get rid of that glare. Good morning, Baz. How are you, my lovely? Maybe when it focuses, that's better. It kind of stops that glare. Just going to move things around so we have a better view. I don't know where the glare is coming from. I've got my overhead lights and the light from the window is all I have. Stop. Can you see that flicker? I can see it. It's very distracting. Okay. Can you see a flicker, ladies? Doesn't seem to want to focus this morning. There, that's better. Maybe it does need to come down a bit. Let's have a look. Technical issues, huh? I don't know. Anyway, let's go for it and see where we get on. So yeah, I've got the Beautiful Friendship stamp set and I'm really excited to play with it because it's been on my wanties list. Do you have a wanties list? Things that you want but easily distracted you don't get around to getting, or for whatever reason you don't get. So it was on my wanties list and I really want to stop that flickering. And yeah, so this was, and now I've got it. I can't wait to play with it. So I've got some pretty colours to play with today. So no Christmas colours, no Halloween. We're having fun with a birthday card to start off with. All right, so hi Jean. Oh, me too, Baz. Great minds think alike, hey? So I've got some pretty colours in. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment first because there's rather a lot of floral images and I don't want to stamp where my sentiment's going to go. I'm going to turn my light off, ladies. Hold on. And that's better. Hi, Nanette. It's darker, but we don't have all that glare and I've lost the shadow. So maybe I've just got too much light coming through my front window, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to use some really strong colour with the Gorgeous Grape for my sentiment. And I've picked out one of the stamps that's in the set. Birthdays are the best days. And I'm going to pop it on the front where I want it to go so that when I do my flower stamping, I don't stamp where I want it to go. It's a good tip to stamp your sentiment first. So I'm just going to ink it up. It's very deep, this purpley colour. It's grape. And I'm just going to stamp it around here. Just there. Oh, is that better? I'm glad, because it was really odd. Oh, there we are. Saved it. Birthdays are the best days, aren't they? There we go. So that's that. Then I'm going to bring in the stamp that I like the best. This kind of hydrangea type one. This one. And I'm going to use a lighter purpley colour called Highland Heather. And I'm going to do some stamping there as well. Actually, I'm going to save my grid paper. I've got some really grubby grid paper behind. I'm going to use that for stamping. You can see where I've been playing. Here we go. And pop that on there. Right, Highland Heather is the name of this one. And I'm going to ink up this hydrangea. Now, when you ink it up, you'll notice that some of it gets more inky than others. It's like a watercolour effect. It's really clever how this stamp set works. I don't know, it's magical. So I'm just going to stamp it down. When I've stamped, you'll be able to see what I mean. Do you see some of the images more pronounced than others, which I really like. And just turn it around. This card, or my cards this morning, are very coffee and card type. The kind of type I would have been doing at my in-person coffee and card events. One single layer to make a really pretty card, and pretty much simple stamping, not too complicated, but a great satisfying result. So let's put that purple away, and I'm going to bring in a green for some leaves. So I've got Mossy Meadow. Oh, there's a van beeping out my window, so I do apologise if you get that noise. And I've got one of the leaves. So there are two lots of leaves, one with the 3 leaves and the stem, and then just one here that you can tuck in. So I'm using this one to start with. And I'm going to stamp it off on my grid paper and then just pop it here, anywhere I like. And then I'm just going to go over the top at full strength just to give it a bit of variation. Like that, to make it look like I've got lots of leaves, and some of them are paler than others. Like that. And you can put in as many as you want. So nice. That. And then I might bring in that little one. There are so many stamps in this set. It's a really good value one. But they're not tiny, so that's good as well. So I'm going to use the double leaf. And I'm just going to add a couple more. One there. And maybe one here. There we go. That will do me nicely. Let's just clean that stamp on my chamois. I've got my chamois next to me. Look, I keep it in a stamp case. Keeps it nice and moist. Cleans them up a treat. Right, okay. Right, so birthdays are the best days. So that's the front of my card. That's it. And I've got a coordinating piece of cardstock. So I've picked out the Highland Heather from the ink. It matches, so I've picked that out in the cardstock, and I'm going to glue this on there using my seal. Now you could dress this up, you could step it up with a ribbon. You could use all sorts on it. A very quick card, Baz. Quick, simple stamping. I love this set. I bet I can see me doing lots of different projects with it. I think it would be really nice to make a box to hold a set of pretty cards or note cards, depending on the size you want. I think it would be gorgeous to decorate that with. Right, and I've got my card base ready to pop that onto. There we go. Just line that up like that. Now I did bring in some of the metallic pearls because I thought they'd be rather nice. Let's grab my pick tool. Take your pick. And I thought the silvery type were probably the best colour. A very quick, simple card, yeah. But it is elegant, I think so. Thanks, Jan. I think it's really what you need, isn't it? And then you can just dress it up a little bit with some rhinestones. They're not rhinestones, pearls even. Very simple. So how are you all? Is everyone well? There we go. Birthdays are the best days. Let's move these. Those are the metallic rhinestones. As you can see, you get a lot in your pack. Let's put those over there. All right, inside I'm going to stamp 2. What have we got? So I didn't get a happy birthday stamp out, so I might just use the one out of this set that we've just used, saying birthdays are the best days. And where's the ink pad? There it is. I did it in Gorgeous Grape, didn't I? Hi Heather, good morning. So yeah, the sun is out in Buckinghamshire. Tell me where you are, everyone, and what the weather's doing. Because as Brits, we like to talk about the weather. I do. Birthdays are the best days. That's that one. I would love to know if the sun's shining. I'm going to have to take Alfie out for a walk later, so I hope it stays nice. Right, I'm going to bring that hydrangea back in the Highland Heather. Like that. And then a little bit of green to contrast. October morning in Lichfield. Oh, lovely. You've been for a walk through the local park. Brightens your spirits, doesn't it, when you get out and about? Makes a world of difference just going out for a walk, I think. A few leaves. And full strength. I managed to get some ink on the other side of my card. How irritating is that? So there is, I am going to cover it up. There is a way. Miserable and damp in Essex. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Johnny went back to uni last night after being home for the weekend, so he's in Canterbury. I'm not sure what the weather's doing with him. Sarah is home and going back to... Oh, that's terrible. What happened there? I didn't stick it on properly. Let's try again. Sarah's going back to Sussex today. And, yeah, so Brighton is always quite cold, she says. I think I've got it stuck to it. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Should we pretend that didn't happen? I'm going to put an inside on that. Hold on. What's going on with my stamp? Oh, and then it stamped perfectly well. I don't know what I did. I think that was user error. Okay, so what we'll do there is I'm going to cover it up with a panel like that. Now, what I need is an envelope. Did I get them? I've moved my craft room around too. Everything's in a different spot. Still getting used to it. Don't forget to decorate your envelopes. We don't want any naked envelopes. So let's see if I can stamp that lovely hydrangea stamp a little bit better. We'll do it in Highland Heather. And see how we get on this time. What was that all about? That was a bit weird. I should pop a little panel inside and you'll never know it happened. Yeah, that was a big oops, wasn't it? We all do them. There, perfect. I have no idea what I did. Perhaps I was too busy thinking about the weather in Brighton. So, there we go. Here we go. So who's been taking advantage of our designer series paper sale? I hope you have. It's amazing, but it's only on until the end of the month. It's 15% off tons and tons of our pattern papers. And a brilliant deal, because then they'll go back to full price. And there's lots of lovely Christmas ones in there, so don't miss them, because it makes quite a difference. Okay, so that's the first one. We're going to make another one now. So I have got another piece of card ready to go here. Let's move that one to the side. Okay, I'm going to go with a similar type, but I'm going to make this a landscape card today. Yes, a little looking a bit busy, isn't it? Right, a landscape card. Grab my hydrangea stamp, my favourite. I will be coming back with this stamp set and using the other images because there's a really stunning couple of roses here that look beautiful when they're stamped. So I will be coming back on another time and using those. So, going to put my sentiment in first again. And I've decided to make a congratulations card because it's a really useful one to have in your stash. A very big congratulations and best wishes to you. So I'll use the darker purple again. Gorgeous grape, if I can get it to slide. There we are. And I want it in the middle. Ish. Just like that. Anybody else tell me what the weather's doing? What's it like with you, Baz, if you're still there? So that stamps beautifully, doesn't it? Love that one. Right, I close up my ink pads in between, mostly because I don't want to put my hand in them. And also because then I don't stamp in the wrong ink pad. You can tell I might have done that before. Okay, here we go. There we are, stamping perfectly now. I don't know what I was doing. And you can see why I stamped the sentiment first, because then I don't stamp over the area that I wanted to stamp by mistake. My little stamps are clean. Okay. Now I've got another colour here I'm going to bring in. It's called Petal Pink. And I've got, somewhere I've already got it out. Here it is. One of the little roses. It's a small one. In this set, we've got one down here, and I'm going to use this one. I think this might be really pretty contrast to have with that purple. Just see how pretty that is. Right, so we've got that on there as well. And then, where these stalks are pink, I'm going to colour them in using my Stampin' blend, and I picked out Pear Pizzazz for that one. And I'm just going to use the end and draw as if I was drawing where the actual green part of the stem and the stalk would be. Like that. Because that pink is so pale. You can literally just draw over it and it makes it much quicker. I could have used the pens to colour in my stamp and then stamped it, but this is just a quicker way for this stamp. Here we are. And then a little bit here. Here we go. Rose. So pretty. And then bringing back in the gorgeous grape, I've taken one of the, I'm going to take one of the other stamps as well. Here. This is like a flower, a long flower. I'm going to stamp over the top with it. And hopefully this will give it something a bit different. In your bouquet. Here we are. Don't get any room on my chamois. Congratulations and best wishes to you. Now, I have got some cardstock ready. I picked out the purple posy. So we've got 3 different lilacs in our Stampin' Up colour palette currently. We've got Highland Heather, we've got Gorgeous Grape, and then we have got this purple posy, which I've got in the cardstock. So I'm going to use that as a little bit of a contrast, which is really pretty. You could also use the petal pink. That would be very pretty too. Have I got any? Let's have a look. But I think I'm going to stick with that. I know I've got a lot. Oh, a lot of scraps of it. Here we go. I've got lots of sheets of it, but I always look for my scraps first. So we could either use the purple posy. You've got a line full of washing. That's brilliant, Carol. I know it's a gorgeous day here, but I can't put my washing on the line in the garden. It just hangs there at this time of the year, cold. Yeah, so you could use the petal pink with the, and this is going to be our card base. So this is how I work out my colour combos. I don't know how you do yours. So I could have done petal pink. But to make that hydrangea pop, I think I prefer that purple posy that I started off with. So that's what we're going to do. Like that. Really pretty. Very simple, really pretty. 1 stamp set, a limited colour palette, so not too many colours, a couple of purples and a green, and a pink on this one. There we are. So you don't need to own a huge amount of stash to make a beautiful card. Thank you, Jan. I think it's a really useful set because it could be great. Sorry, I got my thing stuck. It could be great for a wedding, perfect for a birthday. You could make it into a gorgeous sympathy card. So, or any of those kind of get wells or just a notes. I think it's quite a useful one. Quite glad I got it. Okay. Beautiful Friendship, it's called. There you are. So very simple. And I might actually pop, instead of putting the pearls on this one, I might put a couple of rhinestones on that one. You know how much I love my rhinestones. I'm not particularly a bling person per se, but I do like a little bit of sparkle. I have got more and I can't find them. So I like the little ones. I've got a whole strip of them somewhere. Oh, look, can you tell? I don't use the big ones that much. I've got lots of big ones left there. And I just pulled out a strip of small ones, but they escaped me. Ah, there they are. They're sitting, I've got in my embellishment tub. So there's lots of little ones left on there. Okay, let's put some of these on. I will use the big ones as well, eventually. One of those. Such a nice one to have ready for a congratulation card. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, I like the fresh smell as well, Carol. I wish mine would dry. I think I think the front is south facing and we get at the back, I mean, and we get a lovely lot of sun in the summer, but we don't get much there in the winter. I'm not so sure about these pearls. Yeah, that's fine. That's it. I got it. Have you got your coffee, ladies? I meant to ask. I have mine. I've got my little mug with all the puffins on today. And you may be pleased to know that Alfie's joined us in the craft room and he's looking at the window. So I warned him that he has to be a good boy and no barking at people or cars or anything going by while we're doing our live. Sometimes he listens and sometimes he doesn't. He's a bit of a pickle. Okay, so these are the cards we've made today using that set. I should get another envelope, shouldn't I, for this one? And I might put some of the little roses on there. So very quick cards today, but fun ones. I really like them. So let's do the envelopes. Do you decorate your envelopes, guys? That one. Excuse me, what did I just tell everybody, Alfie? He's so bad. Oh dear. I like puffins. There we go. Like that. And then what we'll do is I'll colour those leaves in green. And it matches the card. Gorgeous great back again. I did. No naked envelopes, no nudie envelopes allowed. So nice to get a pretty envelope through the post, isn't it? Okay. It's quite therapeutic doing the envelopes too. So I'll just colour this one in like this. So nice of you guys to join me today. There we are. I do love coffee and cards. There, all done. So there's our card and matching envelope. This stamp set, Jan, is absolutely lovely. It's called Beautiful Friendship. And I was saying, I only got it last week and it's been on my wanties list for quite a long time. It's in the annual catalogue and I was after this hydrangea type stamp. I love them all though. And I'm going to be playing with this one probably next time I use the set, this rose. But they're so lovely and they've got all the different sentiments that are quite useful. So, yeah, so I did a very big congratulations and best wishes to you with a matching envelope. And I did a birthday card with another matching envelope, whatever it is. Oh, that's a beautiful bundle, Carol. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, I better cover up my mistake. I'm going to do that right now. When I'm off camera, I'll do that. Anyway, thank you for joining me, ladies. It's lovely of you to join me. I will be here on Friday for my Facebook Live. because I'm working a night shift in the middle of the week. So I don't think I'll be at my best. So Friday, I'll be doing Facebook Live and I look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much and thanks for joining me. And have a fabulous day, won't you? Take care. Bye, ladies. Bye-bye.